All right, so I want to say why Superman Legacy, David Cornsweet or Cornball, whatever the fuck his name is, just a waste of time. The movie's likely going to flop, and that's why I think, and majority of the fans think that Henry Cavill should be the Superman. Henry Cavill needs to finish out his story because ain't nobody really feeling this new Superman Legacy with James Gunn. I mean, just for starters, the suit reveal was fucked up. His Clark Kent is fucked up. He looks retarded with the broccoli top. It's mediocre at best. And you're putting more characters into this movie. Like, this is a Superman and Friends movie. That's what it should be called. Because that's what it is. This is not an origin story. And a lot of people now saying, well, why is this not an origin story? Well, Zack Snyder and Henry Cavill gave you an origin story, but you, James Gunn ass lickers, didn't appreciate that. Say what you want about Henry Cavill and Zack Snyder. The fact that the matter is they made profits and the box office hasn't been the same ever since. Ever since Zack Snyder left, it's been a string of failures, with the exception of Joker 2. The Batman was a failure because they're lying about how much it really grossed, because everybody know every movie theater raised the prices up $2 just for that movie within that 2-week period. So their accounting really they have the real numbers. You don't have the real numbers. That's why you're not really hearing anything about a sequel, because you're not getting a sequel. It's been almost 6 years. Yeah, almost 6 years, because the Batman was actually hold off for a year because of COVID. It was supposed to come out in 2020. Remember that. But I digress. Back to Henry Cavill. We want Henry Cavill to finish out his story with Man of Steel 2, Justice League 2 and 3. Because that's what the fans want. The fans doesn't want a mediocre ass Superman that James Gunn offer. I mean, the suit alone is taking me out the movie. Hell, the fucking diaper. The fucking trunks, the diapers is enough to take me out the movie. Say what you want. James Gunn, Superman has got nothing but negative reviews, and it keeps getting worse. The W heads are having problem with the trailer. So there's really nothing positive about this movie. Now, if it becomes to be the best thing in sliced bread, I'll come back and eat my words. But you cannot sit up here and comment and say James Gunn can make a better Superman movie than these movies right here. You smoking crack if you believe that. You smoking crack. That's why I tell you guys, no Snyderverse, no money. Because eventually the company will have to give in. They need Snyder fans to make profit. But you know what? Let's go back and take a look at Henry Cavill's announcement. Let's just do that.
Hey everyone. I wanted to wait until the weekend was over before posting this.
Remember how you felt when
because
you
I wanted to give you all a chance to watch Black Adam. But now that plenty of you have, I wanted to make it official that I am back as Superman. And the image you see on this post and what you saw in Black Adam are just a very small taste of things to come. So there's a lot to be thankful for, and I'll get to that in time. But I wanted to thank you guys most of all. Thank you for your support, and thank you for your patience. I promise it will be rewarded.
So remember how you felt when you see that. It's reported that fans all over the world, we're not talking about the United States, we're talking about the fucking earth, the fucking globe was happy when that announcement came back. And now that Superman Legacy is in the works and is about to be released, the fans are divided. Remember how you felt when James Gunn said he was getting rid of Henry Cavill to this clown David Cornsweet or whatever the fuck his name is to replace Henry Cavill. Now, it's a different thing if Henry Cavill says, look, it didn't work out, I'm done, I'm moving on. And even if Zack said the same thing, but they didn't say that. Neither did Ben Affleck. They want the Snyderverse. They want to come back, but the problem is James Gunn and WB is standing in the way. That's why you guys should really support the movement. No Snyderverse, no money. That way DC and Warner Brothers will understand is you don't have no choice but to restore this. Remember how you felt when we would never got this if we was not protesting for the Snyder Cut. We wouldn't have never got this film. This film was actually in Zack Snyder's attic for those couple, for what 4 years? That supposedly didn't exist. And when he finally able to release it, WB still wanted to nitpick. I mean, they still haven't did anything with the Green Lantern. So I don't understand why the Green Lantern couldn't be in that final cut, because they haven't did anything with Green Lantern. But somehow he's able to be in James Gunn's bullshit. It makes no fucking sense. This company makes no fucking sense. So that's what I say. Support the movement. No Snyderverse, no money, because everything about Superman Legacy that I seen sucked, and it's been negative. I mean, the suit sucked. The costumes of the other characters sucked. It's mediocre. His Clark Kent sucked. Like, it sucks. It sucks. It's no way James Gunn can compete against these films. Now, I'll come back and eat my words if that's true, but ask yourself this. From what you saw this far, can James Gunn compete with any of these movies? I mean, he has to be on this level to get me invested, and that's the thing. How does WB think they're going to have a divided fan base and make a successful film? It's a recipe for disaster. This is how stupid this company is. What has James Gunn presented to the Snyder fans that we want to go see Superman Legacy? Nothing. Because everything in my eyes has been mediocre and lackluster. But I don't know. But ask yourself this question. If Henry Cavill was to announce right now that Man of Steel 2 will be released next year or in the year 26, how would that make you feel? It'll make you feel just like you felt when you seen him announce his return as Superman. I mean, he went on the red carpet. He went on interviews. This was like a month thing. He was going on all these talk shows saying he's back, and everybody was feeling it. And that's why Henry Cavill needs to be Superman, because he has the fan base, and him and Zack Snyder have the box office. They have the box office. Like it or not, those movies made money. They're making more money than they're making now, because ever since James Gunn has been in charge, it's been a disaster of flops. So I don't know. What do you guys think? You think Henry Cavill was done for? Because from what I'm understanding, he wants to come back and play the role. Zack Snyder want to finish his story. Ben Affleck want to come back, but they don't want to come back under James Gunn. They want to come back under Snyder. But what do you guys think? Remember, support the movement. No Snyderverse, no money. Leave your comments below. Do you think Henry Cavill should just give it up, or do you want Henry Cavill as Superman? Leave your comments below. See you on the next video. Peace.